Henley, what's the verdict?
It's a maybe. I just need time.
Henley, you got an update?
This is not gonna work. But I might be able to cannibalize these parts. So, anyway. This is the moment of truth.
They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm.
I have many stupid reasons for being this late with May's Roundtable review theme, but the main one is that I had to turn Sand Serpents off twice due to sheer boredom. The characters are unengaging and one-dimensional, the conflict is superficial, and the action is weak sauce. And the killer is, this is the first sci-fi original movie after they changed their moniker to Sci-Fi. Way to harken in a new era for your channels, guys, with one of the most forgettable monster movies this side of that movie I forgot. I really tried to find the right angle for this review, to make it stand out, but nothing doing. So screw the typical review, I'm keeping this simple. Here are the top 10 dumbest things about Sand Serpents in chronological order.
They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm.
So these soldiers are in Afghanistan investigating a presumed abandoned precious stone mine and factory for connections to terrorists. They do so on foot. Now, if they had bothered to take aerial pictures of the place, they probably would have seen the terrorist prison camp half a mile away, and the clear terrorist activity out in the open. What's that? Possible threats? Let's send some guys hiking in the area blind.
Marabani Oka. Wabra.
Oops!
They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm.
We're led to believe that the giant worms were hibernating and were awakened by the gunfight and explosions topside. Well, if that's all that was needed to wake these things up, then why didn't they attack when the terrorists were digging their network of tunnels? Or when the precious stone mine was in operation? I kinda think these were a bit more disruptive.
They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm.
It's attracted to sound and vibrations. Our footsteps took it as a threat.
How do you know that? Really, how do you know that? You've seen these things once. The guys in Tremors had to do a lot of trial and error before they figured out how their giant worms work. But you run like panicked children from these things once, and that's enough to figure everything out about them?
They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm.
The two black characters are the first to die. That's one of those horror movie cliches that seem like it's joked about more than it actually happens, but here you are. The two black characters are the first to die.
They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm.
Why is everything so close together? Really, the distance between the mine and the terrorist prison camp is like half a mile away. Even just by hiking, how did you not see this place? And what, there are secret tunnels just around the block? Because that's how terrorist cells work, by bunching themselves all close together so that they can communicate with each other through eyebrow gestures.
They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm.
Oh, got that sucker, yeah! Nailed it, yeah, eat it!
Oh god, did they seriously just kill one of the worms off camera? They cannot be that cheap!
They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm.
Hey, I'm the only woman here. Hey, I'm the only child here. Parental bonding!
They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm.
Okay, so these things can detect footsteps through concrete. I'm pretty sure they can sense you dicking around here in these underground tunnels.
They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm.
Okay, so one of the soldiers doesn't trust this Afghani prisoner they teamed up with, and we're supposed to be like, oh, this guy is totally racist. I hope he gets eaten by shitty CGI worms. But then the Afghani guy starts acting all cryptic, and you start to think, wait, maybe he's not on the up and up. And then he gets blown up because there's a landmine in the tunnel for some reason. Well, come on, movie, was he a good guy or not?
They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm.
Oh god, these terrorists are prancing around all over the place. Why don't the worms eat them? Ah, yes, screw sand serpents.
I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but